A former U.S. Army Ranger has died following a crash Thursday afternoon on Glenwood Avenue in Raleigh, North Carolina. However, the family and friends of the deceased are questioning the facts and circumstances being reported surrounding the incident, claiming they're wrong. On Thursday, May 2nd, 2019, at approximately 1:30 p.m., Blake Christopher Tercero, a 29-year-old husband and father, and a former U.S. Army Ranger, was killed after his motorcycle collided with a Hyundai sedan on the 6100 block of Glenwood Avenue. Initially, the only witness was the other driver, who was on scene when police arrived. According to the police report, Tercero was killed when his 2012 Yamaha motorcycle struck a tree following a collision with a 2017 Hyundai sedan operated by Morgan Carter Mills of Cary, North Carolina. The incident occurred in the 6100 block of Glenwood Avenue on Thursday, May 2nd at approximately 1:33 p.m. According to the Raleigh police report, which was released Thursday night, Mills related a story to officers on scene that Tercero was traveling at a high rate of speed and popped a wheelie, which caused Tercero to sideswipe Mills' vehicle. Due to the fact that there were no other eyewitnesses on scene at the time, this was the only witness account given to law enforcement officials. A local news agency, WRAL, which was one of the first to report the accident, released a report at 10:24 p.m. Thursday night, stating authorities claimed that a motorcycle driven by Blake Christopher Tercero, 29, was traveling at a high rate of speed on Glenwood Avenue when it sideswiped a car in the center lane after popping a wheelie. The motorcycle then ran off the road and struck a tree, according to a rec report. Tercero was pronounced dead at the scene, and police said the driver of the second vehicle was not injured. Following the release of WRAL's report, there was an outcry from both friends and family for what they alleged to be a misstatement of the facts. American Patriot News Network has learned that, according to eyewitness accounts, the claims from WRAL in regards to the events surrounding the incident and the claims made to police on scene by Mills, the other driver involved, may not be fully accurate as to what actually occurred. Outcry came after the above Facebook post from Randy Kinsey was made in regards to his account of the accident. In the post, Kinsey states that, quote, "That guy did everything he could to avoid that car. The driver of the car made 3 of the worst decisions that I've ever seen a driver make. He did everything he should have, but he's the one gone," end quote. Following that initial post on Facebook, Kinsey went on to recount the details of the incident, which he states happened in front of him, as seen in his reply comment to another Facebook member whose name has been blurred out to protect that individual's identity. Kinsey wrote, quote, "Just as the light turned green, this driver pulled out and crossed 3 lanes of traffic into the far left lane. The guy slowed down, put on his signal, and moved to the middle lane. Then the driver moved into the middle lane. The biker signaled again and moved into the far right lane in order to pass her on the right. She then jerked the wheel to the right so that they completely blocked his lane at a 90-degree angle to the direction of traffic. He clicked her front bumper." This type of behavior is something often seen in accidents of road rage in which a driver refuses to give up lane position and is far too often seen in crashes involving motorcycle operators, when vehicles continue to change lanes, refusing to let them pass. This type of behavior is inherently dangerous as it leads to, among other things, unsafe driving conditions for all motorists on the roadway and can potentially enrage other drivers not involved and cause them to become involved in an already heated and dangerous situation. These incidents oftentimes will end in either an accident or a fight, some of which result in a loss of life. Pictured here is the image taken of Mills' vehicle, a white 2017 Hyundai sedan, following the collision. According to the account Mills gave to police on scene, Tercero's motorcycle sideswiped Mills' vehicle, causing the motorcycle to leave the roadway, resulting in the death of 29-year-old Tercero. However, the damage to Mills' vehicle does not seem to match Mills' story. If Tercero had sideswiped Mills' vehicle at a high rate of speed, there should be damage seen on the side of Mills' vehicle. One would certainly expect to see scratches, damage, dent, or paint transfer from the side impact collision. However, there is none to be found on the side of Mills' vehicle in the image shown here, which was taken immediately following the crash. The only damage present on Mills' vehicle is on the right front bumper. This damage is consistent with Kinsey's account of events, stating that the driver turned into the path of 29-year-old Tercero, causing the front tire of Tercero's motorcycle to impact with the right front bumper of Mills' sedan. Mr. Kinsey spoke with law enforcement officials at the Raleigh Police Friday and gave them his account of what occurred. Kinsey stated that, quote, "The impact flipped the motorcycle with Tercero still on it. The bike went through trees by the access road while Tercero's body came to a rest on the access road itself." APNN attempted to contact Mills, but she stated she did not wish to speak to us and referred us to a different individual who she claims was a witness to the incident. That individual did not answer or return APNN's calls. Tercero was wearing a helmet at the time of the collision. However, he was pronounced dead on the scene. APNN reached out to the Raleigh Police Department on Friday night, and according to them, no charges have been filed as of yet, and the accident is still under investigation. This incident has rocked the biker community in Raleigh, North Carolina, and many are upset with the way that this incident has been handled so far. Many have contacted local news outlets to bring to light the discrepancies. However, their calls have, as of now, been dismissed in favor of what is in the official report, which consists only of the accounts of Mills and does not at this time take into account any of the other eyewitness accounts, including Kinsey's. Tercero is remembered as a loving father to his 6-year-old daughter and a devoted husband. Friends and family have described him as compassionate, loving, caring, and an all-around great guy with an infectious laugh and smile who was always willing to help. Tercero was a motorcycle safety and awareness instructor and an active member of the Freedom Biker Church of Fayetteville, as well as a former Army Ranger serving in the 82nd Airborne. At least 2 persons called 911 to report the collision. However, the 911 calls have not been released as of yet. When asked about the witness accounts, Raleigh police said the crash remains under investigation and that they are encouraging anyone with any information to contact them. More to follow on this story as updated information becomes available.